one of the sayings I heard out of a book, and I cannot for the life of me find this book again, but he says, ego means edging God out. And if you think that it really is only dependent on you and you are so awesome, you are not leaving any room for something supernatural to happen in your life. And that really, really hit me hard, because if I think that it's only me, then God's going to go, okay, cool, you got this, bro. And I truly firmly believe that, people who go through their life and they're waiting on God or mystical puppet master, universe, whatever anyone wants to say, I respect all of it. But I don't think that we're waiting on a reaction. I think it's waiting on us.
Yes.
So that's the big thing. It's kind of like people talk about nowadays the singularity. When we really get quantum supremacy and we understand it, then aliens are going to come down and talk to us, because it's kind of like in Star Trek when they find warp drive for the first time. Then aliens are like, oh, they're advanced enough to talk to us. I think we have to reach a state of awareness to where we can really interface at an actual human level. But we tend to divide, and we tend to only talk to people who support who we already are. And, that's why, honestly, I love having Ben in my life, because he's someone where we partnered on a thing. We just did the Humble Retreat. And he and I are so the same and so unbelievably different. It's awesome, because he challenges me on so many ways of thinking. And I'll challenge him right back. But the thing is, it doesn't end up in this giant, shit show, if you will. I don't know if I can say that. Beep.
Of course you can.
But
we're like cable, anything goes.
Okay, great. So it didn't end up. It really was thoughtful debate and a greater understanding on the end of any discussion. And those are the kinds of people that you want in your life. Austin and I've had 1,000 of these discussions over. we've been friends for 10 years, or probably more than that, actually. But we've had so many discussions, and those are the people you keep in your life. What I call those people are cornerstones in your life. So you have 3 kinds of people in your life. You have people who need to get out of your life. This is actively the most amount of people you have in your life at any given time, because they're toxic, or they're bringing you down, or they don't respect you. I think respect is the real currency of life. The second kind of human that we have in our life is a stepping stone. These are people you can step on to get to where you're going, but then if they need to go somewhere, they can step on you too. If you are the only person doing the stepping, that means in their life, you are someone that needs to get out. Most people are only using the stepping stone in one direction. Every so often, you get this crazy thing called a cornerstone in your life. Now, these people are so powerful, you can build off of them or with them. But need is not there. It is 100% living in the land of want. And so that's why marriages or relationships that are based on want instead of need are always going to last way longer. Because, we're all capable humans. Yes, you can go to a bar and pick someone up. If you need sex, if you need the physical, if you need those things. But the power is, I want to come home to this person.
It's choice.
I want to be,
I choose you in every moment of every day.
Exactly right.
And that's,
And that...
I'm very fortunate I have that too. So I get you.
High five on that.
We got it.
and that's really what, when, Kayla, I've said this so many times, it's popping up, and, Kayla was one of the things that just was such a catalyst for me in challenging me, grounding me, helping me understand me, loving me in spite of, certainly. But I remember when I asked her, I said, hey, let's do this music thing. Let's start a studio. Because I was gonna produce her and all these things were gonna happen. But then she fell in love with, hey, let's build something. But it was, you're my friend and let's build a business. We were not dating when we first got together. Don't get me wrong, I tried, but she said no, multiple times. And when she was going to move up here, she was in investment banking in Wells Fargo. And people were saying, you're losing this job, you're moving away from your friends, your family, and then they ask this thing, they go, do you love him? And she goes, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I love him. And they're like, why the hell are you moving up to Denver and getting out of all of, like, you grew up here, your friends, your family, a great job. What are you doing? And she looked at her friends, her family, her mom, her dad, and she goes, I just know. I just know that's where I need to be.